There's a deal in the works to dump toxic material at an old power plant site, and if approved, thousands of tons of coal ash would be stored at the former AEP power plant site in Dearborn County. That's not sitting well with the people who live in the area. Local 12's Brad Underwood is in Lawrenceburg tonight with details. Brad?
Well, good evening, Rob. It's also not sitting well with the mayor. At least that's what he is telling them tonight. He says he is with the people, but ultimately the decision is not up to him. It's up to the Indiana Department of Environmental Management, or IDEM. They have the final say in this, and that has a lot of people here in Dearborn County very upset and very angry. The topic of bringing in toxic materials, including fly ash from power plants in Aberdeen and Manchester, Ohio, it wasn't on the agenda, but certainly was why most of these residents packed the Lawrenceburg City Council meeting.
Everybody here in the room is concerned about fly ash coming in from other power plants. We already have our own to deal with.
Right now, there are two landfills at the old AEP power plant site. Both have fly ash in them. Fly ash is a toxic substance composed of particles of mercury, lead, arsenic, among other carcinogens. At the moment, IDEM is the only agency that would make a decision on whether an enormous amount of material would be brought in and dumped at the site.
My take is you need to fight the battle before a decision is made, not wait for the decision.
Tonight, Lawrenceburg Mayor Kelly Mollaun told the crowd he had only recently found out about the outside materials that would be brought into the site and dumped.
I found out a week ago Friday, and that was by a landowner that owns property adjacent to the property.
Mayor Mollaun said he met with IDEM officials this past Thursday to voice concerns. However, the permit filed to bring up to 1,500 tons of toxic material on a daily basis for 5 years was actually filed 10 months ago on May 24th of 2017 and stated the modifications to the previous permit.
They never sent these types of things to you guys?
Brad, if it was sent to me, I don't recall that. I seen the same timeline that you're referring to, and I don't recall seeing anything about it.
Should there be changes made to this? I mean, should they be sending this stuff down here?
Well, I would think that maybe we should have got a call from the company.
Now again, the mayor said tonight he and council will do everything they can, do the right thing for the constituents here in Dearborn County. He also said if the IDEM decision does not go the way of the popular belief or the desire here in Lawrenceburg, here in the county, that they will appeal. They'll appeal again. They'll continue to appeal as many times as they can until they can't appeal any longer. Reporting live tonight in Lawrenceburg, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News. Rob?
Brad, thanks very much. There is no timeline for that decision, but when it does make the decision, IDEM he's talking about, there is only a 15-day period in which to appeal.